In 1772, in the outskirts of Lyon, France, a boy was born who would become one of history's most shocking and grotesque human anomalies. Known only as Tarrare, his real name has been lost to time, but his extraordinary appetite was well documented by contemporary physicians and military doctors. From childhood, he exhibited a hunger so insatiable that his family could barely provide for him. Bread, meat, fruit, even whole baskets of apples, nothing satisfied him for long. As he grew, his appetite turned horrifying. He swallowed corks, stones, live snakes, lizards, and even cats. One account claims he bit off a cat's head and devoured it while witnesses watched in disbelief. His body emitted an unbearable stench, so strong that being near him was almost intolerable. Despite eating enormous quantities, he remained thin, his skin hanging loosely around his skeletal frame. Dr. Pierre François Percy, a military surgeon, observed that Tarrare's jaw could open extraordinarily wide and that his stomach and digestive tract were incredibly elastic. Tarrare joined traveling troops to perform his feats of consumption. Spectators were simultaneously fascinated and horrified as he swallowed animals, baskets of food, and even objects like corks and stones. His notoriety caught the attention of the French Revolutionary Army. Once drafted, his hunger became a serious problem, even quadruple rations could not satisfy him. Military doctors allowed him to eat anything, hoping to maintain his strength, but nothing worked. One of the most bizarre episodes of his life was his work as a human courier. He swallowed small containers holding secret messages and carried them behind enemy lines. On one mission, he was captured, and the documents were later retrieved intact from his excrement. This surreal act demonstrated both his extreme physiology and the ingenuity of military planners. His hospital stays were even more disturbing. He drank blood from wounds, scavenged corpses, and consumed medicinal preparations meant for other patients. A 14-month-old child disappeared while he was admitted, raising suspicions about his unrelenting appetite, though no proof exists. His actions were recorded meticulously by Dr. Percy and other medical professionals, who were both terrified and fascinated by his condition. Tarrare's body defied normal biology. His stomach could expand to enormous proportions, and his organs were grotesquely enlarged. Surgeons at his autopsy noted that his esophagus was abnormally wide, his liver and gallbladder distorted, and his internal organs covered in ulcers and pus. The smell was so overpowering that some assistants could not continue the dissection. Even his skeletal frame was unusual, with loose skin that shifted depending on whether he had eaten. Despite numerous treatments, laudanum, vinegar, tobacco pills, and massive quantities of eggs, nothing could quell his hunger. He begged for relief, but doctors could offer none. In his final years, he believed he had swallowed a golden fork, worsening his suffering. In 1798, weakened by disease, possibly tuberculosis, Tarrare died in Versailles. Modern researchers theorize that he suffered from polyphagia, potentially linked to hypothalamic or thyroid dysfunction, though no modern diagnosis fully explains his condition. Tarrare's story remains one of the most grotesque and fascinating cases in medical history. It is a tale of extreme hunger, bizarre behaviors, and a human body pushed beyond comprehension, a true reminder that reality can be stranger, darker, and more unsettling than fiction.